It was the true start to my story. Arriving at a beautiful island ready to construct a permanent home, when out of nowhere, bullets from an AK would rain down from an overlooking hilltop. This island was already claimed. Forced to retreat under threat of losing everything I've worked for, it would take some preparation if I wanted this island to myself. You see, in a game like Rust, fire must be fought with fire, and their biggest mistake was thinking I wouldn't be back. But that's a tale for future discovery. Alrighty boys, we are in. Super late. Server wiped. Hella early. Harbor's right there. We're in the snow though, so we'll see what happens. Now it was wipe day and I was solo and a few minutes late. With no time to look for cloth, I began my journey to harbor in the snow. If I wanted a weapon, I'd need a lucky find. Hello. I'm going this way too. Haha. He got you. It's not gonna be an easy start in the snow. Come on, give me something good. Give me a bow. Got some arrows for a bow, but not the bow. Got a tarp though. That'll get me a bow if I can get it recycled. Arriving at harbor, I used the recycler to turn this tarp into cloth. Alright, we got a bow craft in a while. Now equipped with a bow, I began farming everything I needed to secure my boat, like low-grade fuel and wood. Alright, we got another tarp. That's pretty good. That is what I was looking for. It was a smooth start. I placed all the necessities in my boat, including a tier 1 workbench for an early game airlock. Alright, boat is secured. The next step was to get out of the snow and to the island across the map. To do so, I need a large sum of low-grade fuel, so I went back to harbor to acquire some, but I'd quickly get distracted by other players. Didn't even see that guy. We got a foot pursuit, boys. He's running. Headshot him out. Let's go. I recycled all the components, which gave me plenty of cloth for the foreseeable future and enough metal fragments for a nail gun. Alright, nail gun time. And with this beautiful early game weapon, I had a big plan. I'm gonna take a trip up here to Satellite Dish quick, see if I can't get my hands on some military crates now that we got this nail gun. See barrels, no crates, no players. I'm gonna recycle a couple things while I'm here and then move back to harbor to recycle the rest. I was mostly just wanting to get my hands on some crates from coming here. Alright, let's get out of here. Polar bear there. If we can kill him, that would be huge. Let's go. Alright, that's such a good kill to get. Let's try to get full health before going back into harbor. You never know who could be in there. Guy over here farming. Got them both. Can't even really carry their stuff. Okay, they didn't have much. Leave that fuel sitting there cooking, I'll come back for it. It's actually perfect timing for them to start cooking. The come up on fuel was quick and easy. I found another bear which I quickly dispatched before noticing a player running to harbor. Got a horse outside of that base, so that's probably active. See him running down there. Running towards harbor. I'm gonna harvest this. We'll go find him in harbor in a second. Gotta make sure I don't lose my bear kill. Kind of a big deal. With intel of at least one player in harbor, I approached, ready to fight. It's not the first guy we've seen. It's right there. Yeah, I knew he was at the recycler. I'm gonna go right up top here. It's time to leave. We got a lot of stuff. Need more boxes, furnaces. Need a little bit of everything. Got a ton of fuel already. That's crazy the amount of fuel we got. Content with the amount of fuel that I gathered, I left harbor to place a few barrels and furnaces. I crafted a revolver and headed towards the island where I wanted to build my home. See a bunch of nodes on that island. Maybe people haven't taken that over yet. We're gonna have to go look at that in a minute. Wanting more loot before doing boring stuff like building, I went to ferry terminal where I'd break a few barrels before finding another player doing the same. This decision would be beneficial for excitement and loot, but my island would become compromised. Here, got farming over here. There he goes. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Let's get out of here. Do you think I can go for that tool crate? I think I can.
Salvage ice pick. Take that.
Climbing this tower for loot rewarded me with a salvage ice pick as well as a good view of the surrounding area.
There's fighting over there. Alright, someone died. So much loot, I don't even know what the hell I should grab. Go with that for now. Kitted guy right there. I think he probably seen me too. Two of them. Just kits on these guys, nothing much else.
This was JNR, and without saying too much, I'd be stealing rockets from him later on.
Oh man. Alright, now we gotta go put more barrels down.
Wanting to stay ahead of the server, it was time to work on my tier 2 workbench. Needing more scrap and high quality to do so, I had a plan to get what I needed.
Go to Lighthouse to grind up my extra components and we can get a tier 2 down. Sounds like a plan to me. Hopefully no one's up there already. I see barrels on the bottom, so I don't think anyone's gonna be here. There's a boat here though.
I proceeded with caution and cleared Lighthouse with only my kit before grabbing the components I wanted to recycle.
Alright, tier 2 workbench is crafted. We barely got it, and we don't have high quality left, but we got a tier 2. Bang.
Costing all the high quality I had, this tier 2 workbench was not only needed for the option to craft better gear, but also provided a much better airlock for my boat in case I'd ever die with the door open, so it was essential to say the least. I went to explore the island I'd later call home, and when I arrived, I seen a legacy shack. And this is a good example of why anything left wooden isn't the best protection.
Legacy shack on the island. The large box and a real kitted sleeper in there. I'm actually gonna go grab something for that right now. That looks promising. Alright, let's see how free this is. Oh yeah. That builds us a starter base. We can still farm a couple things on the way back. We got enough room. Gotta drop a little metal, but it should only be 100. We'll be alright. Go ahead and dump all that in there. Let's go finish exploring this island, see what else it has.
Eager to explore this land for anything unique, I ventured into unseen territory.
The nodes on this island is wild. He closed himself outside, that was funny. He's thinking, man, I should have farmed them nodes.
After a quick survey of the land, I was quite happy with what I seen. Now that I had an abundance of farm, I placed another furnace to smelt more sulfur. I had to take a quick break, so I stashed my boat in Fishing Village and logged off. When I returned, I'd find the land that was once free for the taking contested by another tugboat team. And this is when the war would begin.
There's another tugboat going right there. Could be interesting. We're getting enough stuff in here to raid a tugboat. I think while I'm over here near Fishing Village, I'm gonna go get some diving gear. We need to get to Underwater Labs, get some high quality. I need some better guns.
I went to Fishing Village to buy diving gear. 2 kits was needed because a friend was joining the wipe for a little bit. While he was connecting, I gave him a rundown of the current plans.
I'm buying diving gear. So things got kind of interesting. I played for a bit at wipe and then I took a break. And I came back, and the island that I want, there's a tugboat pulled up to it right now. So it's not a blueprint wipe. Got to kind of beat around the bush for a little bit to make sure we don't get 4 satchels put on the back of this thing. But I need high quality, so I got stuff for Underwater Labs.
After a brief explanation, I began the journey to Underwater Labs. But upon arriving, I'd see a boat parked above it. This means other players are likely inside.
This boat might be pulled up to underwater labs. It might be active around here.
I dove into the water and began looking in windows for any signs of life. That's when I'd hear another diving tank.
Hear another diving tank. Kicked his ass.
I went back to the boat to invite my teammate, then we explored underwater labs together. I had a feeling someone else was around.
Yellow crate in here. Let me look at the map, see what's on 3rd level. It's just the room. I'm just gonna climb up real quick. Oh, he's up there. There's a player up there. Headshot him out. Are you jumping or is that someone else jumping? Someone's in here. They just came down that ladder. Someone's in here with us. Or maybe that was you. I'm not. I know he's right there. Found him. Oh, look at that loot, dude. Damn.
The underwater labs run was a success. Taking full advantage of the components I just acquired, I went to Lighthouse to recycle them. With the high quality, I'd be able to craft a Tommy gun. And it was clear better weapons was going to be needed, because after a quick farming run, I'd noticed something bad on the island I wanted for myself.
Let's go over here, look for players. If it's like earlier, there's going to be people everywhere. And then I'm going to go build a base. Oh no, someone's already building up something big up there, dude. I knew I should have secured something earlier. Army guns over there. I love you, baby. Nice base location.
There was nothing I could do to the base right now, so I left and went to ferry terminal to investigate the shooting I just heard. And not long after arriving, I'd find the player responsible.
Got him. Never mind. Is he dead?
Oh, yeah, now he's dead. Got him.
After taking out a gun-wielding foe, I went to set up a temporary base on the island fit with a refinery area for future cooking. Then went back to ferry terminal where more gun teams would arrive.
I see him running 100. I'm going to go for him. Got a teammate pushing me.
Hit him twice, 1 headshot.
Nice.
He might be down, I don't know.
You killed him.
Wait,
I got Star.
got the pistol.
Sweet. Let's go take these guns back home.
Wanting to get more scrap to put towards the tier 3 workbench, we went into train tunnels to acquire some. It was a smooth run, but not real exciting, but all that would change when we went to the island so I could plan where I wanted to build my main base.
I'm grabbing the Star real quick.
There's 2 of them, by the way.
Yeah. Head and body, head and body.
After landing a few far-range shots, we pushed the island from different angles.
So you shooting or is that him?
He got me.
Okay.
Hit him twice. I hit him twice. Got me though.
Killed both.
Hold on. There's people at the boat. Yeah, they came out of that tugboat that was parked by us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Killed this guy too. West Milk, Joda. I got some loot on Moriokas and shit, hell yeah.
It became clear to live on the island, we'd have to be cautious of the team already living there. They didn't seem like the biggest threat, but my tugboat was only 4 satchels to raid, and soon they'd be showing us just how wealthy they actually were. While depoting the loot, my teammate gave me some valuable information.
No, like it sounded like every time you killed somebody, like their body spawned in the boat and then they came out. So I didn't know if who you were killing were these people in this boat.
I see. Right. Okay. So yeah, that's the base owners own the tugboat too, is what's happening there.
Just as I expected, the boat belonged to the team on the island. Immediately, I began crafting satchels to raid it.
Guy's swimming right there. Just killed him.
He's right behind the door. To the right. And he shuts the door.
But yeah, he got nothing in here really.
Okay.
I broke their bags and raided my way out of the boat, but the fight was far from over, and by sunrise, the war for the island would begin again.
Oh, right here. 320.
Fall back, fall back, fall back. Killed him. So these guys are rocking MP5s out here? They must be crafting them.
These guys clearly had loot, not only roaming an MP5, but they also upgraded the core of their base to HQM, which is far from cheap. They stopped coming out to fight, so I farmed all the nodes on the island and started working on my main base. This build incorporated a vending machine bunker, which I've never used before. I didn't want to mess the base up later on, so I tried to figure it out first. This gave my soon-to-be neighbors time to see what I was doing, and of course, they attempted to stop me.
260.
Code 1. They can't break my vending machine, bro. I don't have another one of them.
The gears I used to craft the vending machine were the only ones I had. If it broke, that wouldn't be very good.
He's up on his roof there, 320.
Yeah.
Got naked? Guys got so many guns, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how they have so much stuff in there.
Alright, this is a tight spot here.
Yeah, I just hope they're not coming with stuff to raid the boat.
Yeah, we gotta get that boat out of there, I'd say.
I'm making a move for the boat while it seems he's reloading.
These guys were clearly progressed pretty well, so much to even having an AK to fight with. I knew the AK would be a bit much to fight in a situation of them raiding my boat, and not knowing if they had boom on them, I decided to just leave the area. My teammate decided to call it a night, and soon I'd be doing the same. I knew building on the island just to get off was almost guaranteed to get me offlined, so I went on the hunt for another island, and to my surprise, I'd be fighting an entire different team for an entire different spot.
Definitely a good bit of stuff on the island. A lot of resources.
After farming enough stone for a new base, I began building. Within no time, I'd be pushed by 2 players.
Might just have to be the next island.
They immediately broke my TC and griefed the base. It was clear I wasn't very welcomed here.
Alright, well, we ain't building here. Gotta move on. I really thought we were about to be raided right there, I'm not gonna lie.
So I went to another island where I farmed all the nodes and started building again. This time successfully, and I even set up automated furnaces to cook all my ore while I was away. I would need all the metal and sulfur I could get for the plans I had tomorrow. And if you're not up to speed, the plan was to take over the island. I then moved all my loot behind the safety of a bunker and logged off for the evening.
Alright, we have survived the night. What do we got in here? Everything's all cooked up. Very nice.
I spawned on the island so I could check if my soon-to-be neighbors were active.
Yeah, that was their last time, so they haven't came out of their base.
Leaving this twig half wall would save me so much trouble later on. This decision was truly life-changing. I went to explore the rest of the island where I'd find a great surprise.
Looks like that guy decayed. I wonder if it's been looked at yet. It has not. Damn. Got a backpack and everything. That's crazy. What a way to start the day. Ooh, what a way to start the day. I don't really know what to do now. Oh, I guess I can put it in this base right here. What a way to start the day, boys. Let's go. That's crazy.
There was so much good loot, I didn't even notice the most valuable thing.
I didn't even notice the 14 gears. That's wild. Let's go. So we gotta get our boat back over here sometime soon.
This was a big deal, because if you remember yesterday, the team on the island broke my vending machine, which left me with no gears to craft another one, halting my plans to build my main base. The next step was to get my boat and loot back in the area. Not wanting to transfer all the loot with only a sheet metal door on my boat, I decided to run train tunnels at Ferry Terminal. If I could find high quality metal, I could craft a tier 3 workbench, giving me access to armored door.
$23 high quality drop. Let's go. That is beautiful. Come on, give me more. Camera. Or computer, rather. Double kill. Alright, now we gotta try to get out of here safely and hope we're not getting camped. No, I've seen a guy right there. M39 on his hip. I want to go get this high quality secured, then I'll come back and loot the rest. Damn, there's a lot of people around, isn't there? It's 90 high quality right there. Almost enough for our tier 3, just out of 2 stops. That's crazy good. He already got back and got the kit. This guy right here. It's the other guy. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna bounce with what I got. Go hit that recycler.
I went to Lighthouse where I could safely recycle all my components and unneeded items.
Alright, we got a stack and a half of high quality in here. Finally, we got the high quality to get an armored door. We can have loot in the tugboat and make it feel safe.
The rest of the scrap I needed to craft my tier 3 was in my base on the other side of the map. I began my journey, making a quick stop at the island to place a refinery and farm nodes.
Alright, I want to get a refinery crafted. It's going to cost like most of our fuel, but we have a lot of stuff to get back after crafting it, so it's definitely worth it. We'll turn 250 fuel into thousands. Alright, off to the island. I got my wood tea with us. Might do some wood farming too. I kind of want to swing by this island and farm, but I'm not doing that till I have my armored door on my boat. And I left the gears at the other base. We gotta go back.
After a quick U-turn, I arrived at the island. There was now a sizable base right beside mine.
Alright, we have arrived back at the first house that we've made. Wonder what this guy's up to. Alright, workbench level 3 going down, finally. Let me find my gears and we'll get the armored door.
I grabbed some of my best loot and put it in the tugboat. On my way home, I stopped at the island I tried to build at last night to farm, but this land was still very active.
I don't think we're getting out of this one alive. Damn it.
With no other options, I returned to the original island to farm nodes and officially take it over. I constructed my starter base. The vending machine for the TC worked great, and I even automated furnaces to smelt all the ores I just farmed.
Alright, it's not pretty, but it works.
I placed a few garage doors for extra security, and within no time, I'd hear a lot of shooting outside of my base.
Guy's over there on his roof with an L9. That shot there is from our island. I think our neighbors are back online. Seeing him up there. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna try to get up behind him while he's distracted with that other fight. Guy had 3 rockets on him. 4 rockets, actually. Probably has one on the rocket launcher. Alright, well that helps out. Damn. Yeah, 4 rockets. What a gent. At this point, my base was more secure than my boat. And now that I knew teams around here had rockets, I moved most of the loot inside and upgraded my loot room. Alright, loot room is upgraded. Got metal cooking in the furnaces. Man, we're looking good now. We got a bunch of metal cooking. Got some rockets sitting in there. Hell yeah. Can't believe you had rockets on them. That's crazy.
I was pretty excited about the rockets I had just stolen, but when you steal such valuable loot, the person you took it from usually wants it back, and I'd find that out the next time I left my base to build.
More people on my island. Oh man. Just getting active around here. Killed the one guy out. J&R, it's the guy I got the rockets from. I would say we are targeted now. It's a good thing we're getting our base upgraded. Definitely isn't the most defendable base right now from the roof. I don't have a roof.
It was a harsh reality that if I didn't upgrade, I was definitely getting raided. So when the area calmed down, I farmed some nodes and upgraded my base.
No, they still got Twig in front there, so it wasn't them. These guys are still offline, so it was the neighbors over there on the rock. Thinking it was them boys right there. Gonna have to figure out which base I want to hit first. They both compromise our island.
Seeing how active my area was becoming, I invited my good friend Dallas to give me some assistance. Needing more scrap for raiding blueprints, we went into train tunnels where we circled the entire map, looting every station that had scientists. There was no action, but by the end we had a ton of components that we then took to Lighthouse to recycle. After they were scrapped, we had what we needed for all the blueprints.
Yeah, this box right here, that's pretty much it all. That's crazy.
We decided to hit the rock base first because it had a wooden door on top and it didn't seem that expensive. Molotovs and satchels would be used for this one.
Right on top of junk here, dude, with the wood doors. Loaded. Wonder if we found a shotgun trap in junk here.
Metal door there. Mixing table here though.
Ooh, bear meat.
I'll see, I think we have 3 satchels in the boat, or in the base. I'll craft 1 satchel to throw on there. If you want to go in and throw those 2, I'll throw these other 2. Ooh.
I'm going.
Spicy. That's full NTC's locked. Let me unlock it. Scoop what you can, if you can. I'll scoop what I can. Maybe we can get it out in one tray up.
Taking over this base was the first step to taking over the island. Now we just had to wait for the rest of our sulfur to cook to raid the other one.
Got about 16,000 sulfur around here.
In the meantime, I worked on building the open core. I upgraded the most important parts to a better material. While I was doing that, Dallas was crafting gunpowder, so we were almost ready to raid. I placed a bunch of mixing tables to maximize crafting speed on explosive, which we then turned into rockets and C4. It was time to go explore the core of my neighbor's base, and the noise that came from doing so would bring an all-out war.
Wasted one bullet.
Armored door.
Armor?
Yeah, armored single.
You're rich, dude.
Yeah, Power and West Milk, this is them.
We got to a box of loot that looked pretty good, but as expected, the counters were starting to show up, and if we wanted to get out of this base alive, we would have to fight.
Found him. He dead.
Here's a wolf kit here.
Oh, yeah.
There, okay, yeah. Got a grenade.
Yep.
Who's ripping nades?
Guy right here, I got him. Another SAR.
Hit a Sarah on him and he just did that.
Someone don't trust their shooting. That's crazy.
After a few kills, we got out with the best loot as well as a few kits. The fighting at the base continued as I was crafting more rockets, so I paid it no mind. But upon returning, I'd make an interesting discovery.
He's beating the twig trying to get in there. No one in here but the base owners is online, it appears.
Why?
Because he's in his body's not dead where he was sleeping. He died in the corner with the Yoka. If you want to keep the area covered real quick, I'll go grab him.
Yeah.
It's this guy. Yeah, right here. He's trying to steal up. This is West Milk. He had a door on him. That's the base owner.
Oh, he owns this bitch?
Yeah, that's the base owner. He came with the sheet metal door, so he has to own the 2x2 as well. Oh, hopefully he didn't get loot moved back into there.
Dallas held the area while I went to grab the rockets. The twig half wall I let standing earlier today ended up saving the entire raid, because if he didn't have to break it, he would have very easily resealed his base.
I hear someone jumping up to my right here.
Right. Oh yeah, I see him. He's coming back. It's him again. There's Dan.
Nice. Alright, I'm putting this here. PC's unlocked.
Alright, just clear it so he can't put a door on it and put our door on it. How good to go in?
Yep, she's doored up with one door.
This base was rich, with over 2,000 scrap and a lot of guns and components, but to my surprise, not much sulfur.
I just can't believe I did everything I did last night to not live on the island and this is all they had in here.
We made easy work of the players who came to counter the raid, then took all the loot back home.
Yay, open core loot room. Being used, look at that. So open core.
I farmed enough stone to finish my base, but before I could begin construction, we heard a raid happening not far away.
Guy up here farming with a good tool.
whole body had immediately. Oh, he's full. Had metal ore on the ground there.
Yeah, he's full.
We never did find the raid, but this loot was good enough for me. I finished my roof, upgrading all the peaks and placing auto turrets for better protection. With wallpapers filling every wall, this base was incredibly cozy.
Alright, there it is. Pretty nice base, I'm not gonna lie, I do like it.
I raided the rest of the bases on the island, making my base the final one standing. I left Rust open for the rest of the night, hoping to defend an online raid, but unfortunately it never happened. This story is over. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like to help it perform better. And if you're in the mood to keep watching, check out one of the Rust videos on the screen. Either one is a good choice.